Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much again for stopping by. Today, as you can see by my title, I am back to share with you all a wear test and also comparison video. It's been a really long time since I've done a wear test on a new foundation, but I'm also doing a comparison between the brand new DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation, comparing it to my all-time holy grail MAC Face and Body Foundation. Now, shout out, by the way, if you are from the DIOR Backstage collection video and you hopped on over to this video. Yes, girl. So I'm super excited to do this wear test because I've been really curious about this foundation. It is DIOR, it's more like a fancy, but I wanted to know, how does it compare? Is it similar? Like, do you need to save your coins if you already have this? How is it alike? How is it different? Pros, cons between my holy grail. I have used this for years, since I was in university. If you are interested in seeing a wear test, demo, and also check-ins with the DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation and the MAC Face and Body Foundation, then keep on watching. TBH, between you and I, just going to be honest with you all, it has been some time since I filmed that wear test, but it still applies. Like, no matter how often I wear either foundation, the results are the same. So the wear test I just wanted to do so you all could see for yourself how they work. On this side, I will be applying the DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and on this side of my face, I will be applying the MAC Face and Body Foundation. Let's get into the demo. I'm going to show you all the wear test. It's going to be about 8 hours later. Well, you know, like YouTube time. And I will be back to share with you all my final thoughts, pros and cons. What do I think? Like I said, it has been actually some time since I've gotten this foundation, and I definitely have my set of opinions regarding it, so I definitely want to share with you all that. I'm going to use a standard foundation brush, and that is only because all my other brushes, I'm still looking for a person that wants to watch my brushes. If you're interested, leave me a comment. Currently 12:58. I'm going to try and leave this on for as much as possible. I'm going to take the DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This is in the shade in 4WO Warm Olive. And I'm going to take this Makeup Forever, just your standard foundation brush, and I'm going to apply it. Skeptical at first with this shade, but after using it, I definitely do see this being my shade. It matches my forehead very nicely. I'm gonna use a little bit more. Typically not my style, I know, but I'm gonna just use a little bit more. Personally don't mind the squeezy container. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that's so cheap for it being DIOR, but it's a face and body foundation. If I'm going to a wedding or really special event, you know, you want to look flawless, full coverage, long lasting makeup. Yeah, so that's just me. Maybe I shouldn't have added this much. So it does have that floral scent. Again, if you're not familiar with DIOR foundations, it still has, I remember this scent perfectly from the DIOR foundation that I had a while ago. It does have that floral scent. So if you're not into really big on scents, just, you know, FYI, I think that's good. You can see the difference. You can see the redness, all that. And then, bam, looks good. Okay. So that is that. Let me just, again, even everything kind of out. Next, I will be using the MAC Face and Body Foundation in the shade C4. This is what it looks like. I'm going to apply it on this side of my face. So I'm just gonna put some... When I filmed the DIOR Backstage collection video, I noticed that the MAC Face and Body one, compared to all of the other foundations, dried the quickest. So in case you're wondering which one dries down faster, it's definitely the MAC one. They all oxidize. This is a little bit of a smaller foundation brush, as you can see. So it really lets me get, you know, into those crevices and just work on a smaller part of my face. I'm using the MAC Face and Body Foundation since I was in university. Sure, it was my second year. I did summer session and I just like the heat. I had to go out, obviously, to classes and stuff. And the heat would just get to me. I would not like wearing my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. That was the one time like I felt the foundation just felt a little bit heavy on my face, and I was just like, there has to be something lighter. So I was recommended to try the MAC Face and Body Foundation. This was before they repackaged and made it smaller. So I had the really big one for the longest time, kid you not. And I really, really, really liked it. It was simple. I could even use my hands, no big deal. I probably didn't, no I didn't. I didn't have as many problem spots as I do now. The Dior one gives you, well, it's giving me more coverage than the MAC one. The MAC one feels a little bit more watery than the Dior one, which it's up to your preference. I mean, both can be built up, but I feel like this one is just a little bit thinner, just more watery, and it's a lighter coverage, which I mean, you can see, that was fast, but you can see it gives me coverage. MAC side. And this is Dior. I'm not going to set the foundation for the purpose of this wear test. I will check in a couple of hours and let you all see how everything is looking. Because I've had it for so long. I've tried the Makeup Forever one and I don't even remember it. That's how significant it was. But so far, honestly, like TBH, this side just gives me more coverage. This one is just lighter. So we'll check in a couple of hours, see what's going on. It is past 5 o'clock and I'm sorry, like my eyes are super sensitive to the sun. So this is Dior and this is MAC. I did put on highlighter for the sake of the other video, but let me just move so I can talk to y'all. When I did my first impressions originally for the DIOR Backstage collection video as a whole, I mentioned before I took off the foundation that my face looked really shiny. I took y'all into the bathroom and I'll take you to the bathroom right now, but I wanted to show you all how it looks like in natural daylight, like just right outside, how you're gonna be looking like. So I put this on like around 1 o'clock. It is now past 5 o'clock. So I wanted to show you all after a couple of hours, how is it looking. A little bit ago, you heard me saying that the Dior side gave me a little bit more coverage than the MAC side. But right now, what I can see is that the Dior side is really, really shiny compared to the MAC side. So MAC side might not give me as much coverage, but I'm not trying to look like a glazed donut going outside wherever I'm going. So let me go ahead and go inside and show you how I look inside. This is a regular everyday lighting. I'm gonna bring you up close and personal here. I'm in the bathroom. So this side is Dior and this side is MAC. So you can see the coverage for the Dior side is still there compared to, oh my gosh, look how shiny I look. This is the last wear test check-in. There's no natural light. 9 o'clock and I'm ready to take off this face because your girl gotta head to the airport. But girl, this side is, I look like a glazed donut, and not like a good glazed donut. So this is the highlight. Okay, that's the highlight, but oh god, I feel it like all across my forehead. Sorry about the yellow lights, but I still do see the foundation on both sides. I do, but it's not as shiny on this side than it is on this side. My nose is like super both sides, but it's, oh my gosh, you can just see it. Like the T-zone is where I get oily. So you can see, but I'm a lot more shinier on this side than this side. So, I mean, it lasted. It's only been 8 hours, but it's a face and body foundation. I don't know about it staying on with all this heat. That's my last check-in. I mean, honestly, I think for the coverage that it gives, I do like the Dior, but I really do have to set it. And even though the MAC one doesn't give me as much coverage, it is a face and body, so I don't really expect that much coverage. It's a lot lighter. It dries a lot quicker than the Dior. The only thing that Dior has going for it is that it does give more coverage, as you all saw earlier. But that is it for my wear test. I hope you all enjoyed. See you guys later. Let's start out with the deets before I get really chatty and let you all know my opinion. So this is the MAC Face and Body Foundation. This is 50 mLs for a total of 1.7 fluid ounce. This costs $30. I first purchased this foundation back in university years back. I did it with the intention of just having something I could literally just put on my fingers, you know, put across my face, just to give my face just one overall color, because as we have seen in the demo, or if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have a whole bunch of color going on. Yes, I know I have redness, acne, hyperpigmentation, yes, but for me, myself, what I'm comfortable with leaving, you know, the house out of is wearing a foundation. If I'm wearing foundation, first of all, that gives me one color, at least, you know, to the best of its ability. Definitely more of a full coverage type of gal, but for that purpose, I thought this was just bomb.com. I absolutely loved it. I raved about it to all my friends back in university. It's so easy. I really love it. I purchased this on Dior's website. This is a Sephora exclusive though, so you can check this out if you're here in the States, of course. Sephora.com. They have the whole DIOR Backstage collection, which if you do want to see my own review and haul, definitely check out that video. The card will be somewhere up here, so definitely go check it out if you haven't already. This is 50 mLs or 1.6 fluid ounces, and this costs 40 USD. Now, Dior doesn't make a bigger size of this. Now that I've used the DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation for a couple of weeks now, I definitely have my set of impressions. I think both foundations are really nice, but it depends what you need the foundation to do. If you are looking for a very minimal makeup look, that you just want to put something on and look, you know, super natural, then without a doubt recommend the MAC Face and Body Foundation. Hopefully you saw when I applied it in the demo, it is more liquidy. It doesn't go on with a whole bunch of coverage. This one, as you can see, hopefully on this side, you can see the difference between the coverage on this side of my face and this side of my face. So it really just depends what type of look are you going for. Like both foundations lasted a really long time, as you all saw in the wear test, but this side, and I'm guessing it's because it has more coverage, it looked more oilier on this side, which isn't a big deal for me. If I'm wearing this with the intention of it being face and body, maybe go out to the beach for a couple of hours or just kick it, you know, for a couple of hours, I'd be okay wearing this foundation. But if it's gonna be like, you know, going to a wedding or something like that, I would definitely wear a little bit, you know, more full coverage. What I like about both foundations is that you can build it up. Final thoughts, this isn't a sponsored video, but yes, it costs $40, but I really like this foundation. I'm not just saying that. I'm not too crazy about the scent. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is so awful scent, but it's not like my most favorite scent, TBH, but that's just me. I can get over it because it's a really nice foundation. I would recommend this foundation for those of you who are on the market for a new face and body foundation with a little bit more coverage than you're probably used to. I think of face and body, I think like super sheer, super natural. If you have checked out the DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation, let me know your thoughts. I know like Dior is supposed to be like, okay, fancy, super bougie like brand, but I'm really surprised with this collection and this foundation. I really like it. It is hot. I don't know where you live, but this foundation has been pulling through even with this heat. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this video was informational, and if it was, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. As always, I would truly appreciate it. And also, if you haven't already, click that red subscribe button, join the fam, Makeup Lovers Unite, always on this channel. And also, because I have a lot of you asking me, girl, when's the next video coming out? I don't know, boo boo. I'm very sporadic by now with my uploading, so please don't forget to click that little bell before you leave, and it'll notify you like that as soon as I upload a video. Don't miss out on your girl. Anyways, thank you all as always for spending some time with me. I love you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.